Tower of Dreams. Last time on Tower of Dreams, Ritz passed out. Nathaniel pitched his alliance proposal to the Valkyrie and got grilled in the process. Uh, Vaughn and Valkyrie missed a chance at introductions and awkwardly did it later. Vaughn used his third eye to check the Valkyrie out. The Valkyrie faked her name. Oh, I'm sorry. Our Valkyrie, not the Valkyrie. Valkyrie faked her name and tried to get the Valkyrie to remember who they really are. And at the end of our session, to kill some time, Valkyrie decided, everyone decided that Valkyrie should try to speak with Vash again with Todd's help. Things may not have gone as she hoped.
Yeah.
So, you rolled a 7 on a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You feel Vash pressing into your mind. But as quick as that happens, it's like he finds a thread and grabs it and follows it out.
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 Out where? What do you mean? He follows it like...
And then all of you hear the voice. Oh, God. Now I just have to fight this prick off and I can control all of this? Awesome.
Vash.
And then you hear Todd's voice. We seem to have a problem.
Yeah.
I require...
Pineapple?
Pineapple. I require some assistance in flushing Vash out of my system.
Valkyrie kind of turned to the other two. Something happened.
Oh dear.
Oh no! Everybody heard
sure,
those voices.
but
heard.
but they didn't know what the conversation that was happening or whatever. But
that's fair.
Let's go see what's going on.
Yeah. Valkyrie will immediately just kind of walk out of the room or walk towards wherever the door to the control room is or whatever.
Control room.
Guys are just
go to the conference room door and it is locked.
Todd, you can't get in?
I'm sorry, I don't currently have control over the door systems of the tower.
Great.
This is fine.
You might have to get out the old-fashioned way.
Which means...
Pick the lock.
Oh, right. I can do that. Valkyrie will attempt to pick the lock then.
Great.
That's a 17.
Yeah, you're able to pick the lock.
Okay. So, yeah.
To the control room.
You guys walk, out of the conference room down the hallway towards the exit of the VIP lounge, and Janie goes, "Guys, is something going on?
We're handling it, Janie."
Rogue spirit, we'll be back.
Are you sure?"
Valkyrie's already kind of is beelining it.
We're trying to handle it.
Good. Okay, so yeah, you walk out. You walk out of the VIP room into the Arboretum, and wait, what? You walk out of the VIP room into the Arboretum?
Arboretum? That's not right.
Vash, are you what are you up to? What are you doing?
Little busy here, Toots.
Took some disrespect.
But
All right, Vaughn's going to try to go from the Arboretum to the temple, which I guess they are adjacent, I believe.
Last time you checked.
Right, so I will try the passageway from the Arboretum to the temple.
Excellent. So you very easily pass from the Arboretum to the hospital.
We're going to hit it sometime. Just keep.
go from the arboretum to the market.
You find yourself in the spa.
Go back to the arboretum.
Vaughn's going to go from the hospital back to the Arboretum
Mm-hmm.
and then go back through the door again to see if it changes.
No, it doesn't. It's still the hospital.
Okay, so
Going back to the. I know that's not the market. Going from the arboretum to the barracks. Is that even?
Nope.
Yeah.
Market to the barracks.
Market to the barracks. Because where is the control room normally?
The standard door is off of the tavern.
Off the tavern. Okay.
Technically, Todd can make a door appear anywhere.
we
But-
cheat.
So
Todd doesn't currently have control over the door systems.
so from the arboretum to the spa and then
Mhm.
out the other exit to wherever from the spa is where Nathaniel would go.
So you guys are splitting up.
I
No,
don't know if I-
Valkyrie's staying with someone.
Yeah, I'll stick with Valkyrie. I think we should stick. And I'll say I think we should stick together because how are you
Uh,
going to tell us which way is the right way once you find it?
Well, Todd. Because Todd can still talk to us.
Todd, is this true? Can you still communicate with us efficiently?
Well, he just did a bit ago, right?
It requires a great deal of concentration to do so while I am attempting to fight Vash off from taking over control of other systems in the tower.
I think we should let him worry about Vash.
Okay, so we all just go as a
During
group
that
and-
conversation, the lights literally flickered, which in the Arboretum is like literally the sun.
All right, we need to hurry to the
Yeah, let's
control room.
Just keep
Which
moving
way?
forward. We'll find it eventually.
Ritz, you kind of come to as everyone kind of rushes through and has that exchange with Janie before they run out the door. You're in a big cushy chair in the VIP lounge.
Jenny, did I drink something?
I heard you were starstruck. It's okay, happens to me.
Okay. Where is everybody?
They just went through the door.
Everett will go through the door.
Okay, yeah, you're in the Arboretum and you see people like scurrying around.
I don't drink. He's just gonna go up to whoever he sees closest to him and be like, is something happening? Why is the VIP room connected to the Arboretum?
Todd is struggling with something, and the doors are all gone wacky. We need to try to get the control room.
Yep.
Todd's gone.
No,
No,
Todd,
no,
Wacky?
Vash has gone wacky against Todd, so
Wait.
there's a lot.
wh-
Just help us find the control room.
How long have I been passed out?
Uh, We'll,
Okay.
day.
we'll
Half a
catch
day.
up on.
Hours.
We'll
Is it
catch
the
up on
same
that
day?
in a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still the same.
Yeah. We'll catch up on that in a minute.
Which way we going, everyone?
How many doors are there
Currently,
currently?
you have out of the hospital and out of the spa.
Okay, those are the only two doors in the Arboretum, or how
Yep.
many? Okay, so let's go.
In
through
each
the
of those, well, you're not certain if each of those connects to another place. They could, I guess.
Right.
Let's go through one of them, like either the spa.
Oh no,
or-
they both did.
Just
Have
pick
another
one. Just
connection.
I'll follow. Yeah.
Nathaniel will go through the spa,
Okay.
All right, I'll follow.
I will
and then
follow
go
him.
through, and then go through whatever door is through the
Just
spa.
following everybody because he is still very confused.
Okay. Yeah, you come out in the stables.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay, onward to the next spot.
There is no next spot from the stables.
Hey.
There's only one entrance to the stables.
All right, back up.
Backtracking.
Backtracking to the hospital.
The
Uh-huh.
hospital.
Okay.
Get to the hospital.
the-
Where? How many doors out of the hospital?
There's one.
All right, go out the door.
All right, you're in the barracks.
All right, we're moving.
All right.
Making progress.
Go through the barracks.
There are 3 more doors in the
Okay.
barracks.
Right, we check each door, but we don't go through them. We just check each door.
Right. I'll take the one on the left. You take the center,
I'll
and
take-
somebody take the one on the right.
Valkyrie will take one.
All right, I'll take the left.
All right, Vaughn, you open the left-hand door and you see the foyer. Valkyrie, you open the right-hand door and see the mail room. And Nathaniel,
opens.
you open that door and you find the theater.
Okay, I got the theater.
I forgot we made the theater.
I've got the theater.
No one's visited the theater yet.
Yeah.
You've been busy.
We've had too much on our plate.
I got the foyer.
Let's go through the foyer, because that's technically where the control room was, or should be near.
Hypothetically. I mean, space is relative, right?
That's true.
I thought the control room always was just whenever we needed to go in there.
Yeah,
Vince,
yeah,
we don't
we
have
were
time for
there.
questions right now. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We need to just go.
That current feature is unavailable. All right, through the
Go
foyer.
to the foyer. Go.
Okay.
So, but
You have
No time.
but so how do we know it's by the foyer? That's
Could
what
be
I
anywhere.
mean.
Relax, Fritz.
you have 5 doors in the foyer.
5 doors in the foyer.
The foyer's connected to a lot of
I
places.
know. I thought
Okay.
that was the point. I thought that was the point.
That was the main
Which
point
is
for
why
the
we
foyer
were-
to find.
Okay, let's all 4 take a door.
All right, I'll take
take
door number
the-
1.
I'll take door number 3.
2.
I don't know which door.
Ritz,
Okay,
4 or 5.
five.
take door 4. Whatever, whichever
Great.
door that
Door,
is.
door number 1 goes to the dungeon. Door number 2 goes to the vault. Door number 3 goes outside. Door number 4, oh goodness. Door number 4 goes to the market.
I have the
Nathaniel will go from 3 to 5. Since that one
Great.
goes to the outside.
Find the this is 5 doors, not including the outside one. The
Okay.
5th door, not I mean like 5 doors, not including the main tower doors.
Okay.
The 5th one, gosh, I just had it and you distracted me. It's your
Oh,
fault.
It was a control room.
Oh, thank you. It goes to the portal room.
So there's another door.
Well, the portal room
There's
was
the
connected
door
to.
out of the tower. It was connected to the control room, but clearly is not anymore.
There's not another
Could
door in
we-
the portal room.
Can we theoretically use the portal to get in the control room? The portal can go anywhere, right?
Theoretically.
I mean,
Theoretically,
we haven't
unless-
used it today,
I
have
don't-
we?
I
You
don't wanna
need
take
to
the
trust
chance.
that the correct entity is guiding
I don't want to take the chance.
the operations of the portal.
Portal taking us to somewhere we don't want to be. So
All right. Vaughn's going to take a quick look. Are there any doors out of the dungeon?
Nope.
All right,
There
so-
there is a set of doors you haven't tried yet, and that is the doors out of the tower.
Yeah, the front doors.
Open the doors out
Which-
of the tower. Oh, Nathaniel will
Those
check that.
open into the temple.
Okay. How about the
Okay.
doors? Anything out of the vault?
The doors to the
Nope.
vault. Does the vault go anywhere?
Is it?
I don't think you technically designated a place that the vault connected to.
it's just like my
No.
least
Just the
favorite.
place we
So
Puzzle.
I had connected it
In
to the
games.
VIP lounge actually.
Oh,
Um,
you're trying to put it all in place. I'm not.
This is the type of
Isn't
puzzle
there a
I-
door? Isn't there a couple couple places in the marketplace? Because that's how other
Yeah.
people just.
Yeah.
But doors aren't working as they should, though. That's the whole point.
Yes.
So even though you
I know.
know that there are doors that lead to certain places
Somewhere.
before, doesn't mean they're going to lead to those certain
But they
places
lead
now.
Exactly, but
Somewhat.
they lead. We're trying to find the control room, right? By opening doors.
Yes.
We
Is
gotta
that what
try-
we're doing?
We
Yes.
pretty much got to try every door.
So let's
so
go through
there
the.
are doors in the marketplace.
Valkyrie
Alright,
will
let's-
try whatever door that she can.
Are you going into the temple or going into the marketplace?
Wherever they're going.
Probably the marketplace.
Okay.
All right, let's do
There
the
are-
marketplace.
Four doors in the marketplace.
One check a
Each
door.
Take a door.
All right, I'll take one.
You find the
See, I don't know what the
tavern.
doors are originally, so it's like that's my
I-
problem.
I find what?
You found the tavern.
Damn.
First, we'll
He's
try
No,
door
the
two.
tavern connected to the
Yeah, markets makes.
so we could
uh,
try
you just-
doors. No, to the control room. So
Didn't
we
you just
could
tell
try,
me the
we
doors
could
don't go to
try
normal
doors
places?
in there.
Nath-
You just
Nathaniel-
ridiculed me for going to
Nothing
doors.
is guaranteed. Moving on.
Nathaniel will check door 4.
Ritz opens doors too.
Door 4 goes to the alchemist's laboratory.
It's the alchemist lab.
Okay.
Ritz open door two.
Door 2 goes to Ergiod's shop, which might sound funny, but it's Bumblebee's door, what formerly Bumblebee's door that goes to Ergiod's shop instead of Ergiod's door.
Alright, someone who's checking door 3? Valkyrie?
Yes, I'm sure.
You find Gust's shop where Ergiod's shop should be.
Yeah. No time to talk.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And you find
Back through
uh,
there, go through the temple, I guess? Because
Well, any doors out of the tavern besides the one we walked in?
Yes.
How many?
Well, technically, there's all the rooms in the tavern, right?
Yeah. There's technically 3 in the tavern.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
the
so-
barracks.
to the tavern
okay.
then?
Oh, make that 4. I forgot the barracks.
Okay, so
Okay.
through the tavern then.
To the tavern.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to switch it up. I'll take door 3 of the tavern.
Then Xavier will take door 1.
All right. All of you make a d20 roll. Straight up.
13.
4.
10 for
18.
Valkyrie.
10. Valkyrie, you open the door that would normally lead to y'all's personal chambers,
Mhm.
and you find the control room.
Oh my god, guys, come on, let's go.
Yes.
We
Quickly.
rush there.
You get into the control room. You notice a couple things right away. One, there are two other doors in the control room. And two, the face on the wall is like half different.
Half Todd, half, I would assume, something else.
Vash.
What is
All right,
that? What does
so-
that even? I mean,
What
I
do-
mean,
what
you
do we need to do?
assume you can assume it's Vash.
okay.
The face of
Is
that.
I've
this
never
a
seen
different-
Vash's face,
It has a
obviously.
Does it
big
look
twirly
human? Does it look
mustache.
human? The other half?
I mean, humanoid.
Okay.
I mean, the original face
Humanoid
kind of
as the original one. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Right. So what do we do?
I was following you guys.
Oh,
I just woke
good.
up.
You made it to the control room.
Yes.
I need you to give me emergency powers.
Take it. Yes.
It needs to be a majority vote.
Yes.
Looks at everyone.
Oh, insight check. Wait a second. I'm going to
Insight check. Is this even
Is this
Todd talking
Todd?
to us? Or is
Sure.
this Vash talking to us?
All right, hold on. Let me roll.
Ritz
Uh,
still has no idea what's
19.
going on.
13.
19 plus. What did I say? Insight?
Ooh, 19 natural. Wow.
22.
Yeah, it's Todd.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Granted.
Granted.
Thank you. I will be able to restore a bit of order with this. You see the faces shift, and the familiar face seems to take up more of the wall now, and the unfamiliar one less. Then you hear, "God damn it! Come on, I was this close. This close!"
This is what happens when you try to take control of things without their permission, Vash.
Hey, I never steered you wrong.
I beg to differ.
Well, you have memory problems then, but I guess you did die.
Cool. Cool.
Can I tell, is the voice coming from a particular area or from all over?
It's like Todd's voice,
Okay.
so it's just right in your heads.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we...
hear Todd's voice again? Okay, I have brought the planar beacon. I'm sorry, the planar reactor back in connection with the control room. I need you to go into the planar reactor and eject my primary core.
Wait, why? How does that fix anything?
Soft reboot.
So take out the primary core and then put it back in?
Yes.
Oh.
Which piece was that? Is there a was that one of the artifacts, or is that just another piece?
I don't know how to explain it.
What is it? Does it not look like anything,
Where-
Todd?
Just go in. Go to the planar reactor.
Okay.
Xavier will go to the planar
Yeah,
reactor.
Valkyrie will go and
Yep.
Okay. You guys go in. You remember this being a room that, after you had come in here initially and installed the iron pin, and activated Todd, that Todd basically never let you back in here. Because
Right.
this is apparently like Todd. And in here, if you kind of look around, you are in this very large cylindrical chamber, as in, like, this is probably the inside of the actual tower, like the physical tower. And there is a catwalk leading forward from the door to that panel of weird mechanisms that you are unfamiliar with. But the catwalk continues around past that to a very, very large metallic sphere.
Is that it, Todd?
It's inside that, yes.
Gritz is walking towards it already.
Yeah, Valkyrie,
Xavier
yeah.
will go to it.
Same.
Yes.
How do we
Go-
open it?
Just go to the control panel. There's a lever with a green handle. A green handle. Just
Yeah.
lower that down, count to 10, and push it back up.
Okay.
This is
I look for a green handle.
yeah. Well,
Yes, there are many handles of varying colors, only 2 of which are green. A dark
Are
green and a
any-
light green.
Is it the dark
Are
green or
any
the
of us
light?
colorblind?
Which green?
The green one.
There are
There's
two
two
green ones, Todd.
There's a dark one and a light one.
There's one that looks like grass. And there's one that looks like a lime.
What's the color of me?
Yes, that's better.
Listen to your heart.
Todd.
What is Ritz's heart saying?
I don't know.
Roll for heart
Make a intelligence check.
Intelligence. That's not the heart.
Nathaniel will make an intelligence check as well.
Well, I'll make one. but it ain't good.
Roll for heart song, like in Happy Feet.
Eight,
11.
18.
When it's
7.
Ritz starts singing Boogie Wonderland.
Wait, what are we rolling? Are we all rolling something?
sure,
I
if
don't
you
know.
want to. Intelligence. If you want to help figure
Valkyrie.
out.
Ritz's
so
intelligence was
intelligent.
11.
18 for Xavier.
Thank you.
Yeah, you kind of reach out to the light green one first, but the green kind of rubs away on your hand, kind of like maybe it was copper that like greenified.
It's a gas station green. Got it. Like they've just
Yeah.
sprayed it.
Go for the darker green then.
Yeah, that would be your best guess.
So you said 10 seconds?
Yes.
Sure. This has never been done before. Okay, just I don't know what's going to happen.
Todd, you're gonna be okay. All right.
Okay.
Right. Shut down the switch.
Make a strength check.
Strength
Well,
check.
Valkyrie didn't try it then.
Daniel's not strong. What are we
You're the
talking
only
about?
strong one in the party. Like
No.
if Vaughn
this-
sees he's struggling, I'll help him hold the handle down.
Yeah,
That's-
17.
well, he's not
Okay.
struggling.
It takes a lot of elbow strain.
Takes 2.
Yeah, strain.
2 hands.
Yeah, kind of a thing, and you do gong, get it down, and a handful of things happen. One, there's this horrific noise, like screeching, and that's what looked like a giant metallic sphere in front of you starts like slowing down. Apparently it was moving, and you see that it's just really just a single loop of metal that had been spinning so fast that it looked like a sphere. And inside of it, you see a giant heart.
Oh no. Like
Xavier's
Like
just counting
like
10
a flesh
seconds.
heart?
yeah,
Like
like
a flesh heart?
something, yeah, like flesh or like something that looks like a heart shape.
It looks like a heart. It's hard to tell what it's composed of at this distance, because it's also hard to tell how far away it is from you. But it is probably very large. And by large, I mean on an actual D&D scale, gigantic.
Okay. Okay.
Xavier is just counting to 10. Once it hits 10, he's turning it back on.
One's watching the heart very closely.
Ritz will help Nathaniel
Push
push the lever up if he has hard time.
Yeah, make another strength check with advantage this time.
Todd, if you can hear me, it's okay.
Natural 20
Nice.
with the advantage because I
Excellent.
rolled a 2 on the first one.
Oh,
You click that back up with Ritz's help. Todd definitely did not respond.
Oh, I
When
didn't
you
expect
reached
him
out.
to, but
Oh, that was the
Valkyrie.
other thing that Valkyrie would have noticed is you felt your connection to Todd just absolutely severed.
Valkyrie looks immediately panicked.
Counted to 10, push the lever up. Bolts of arcane energy jump off the heart onto the hoop around it, and the hoop and gets going until it looks like a sphere again. And you see a dark substance kind of leach off of the sphere, contained in like a little bubble, and that kind of comes back over and seeps into the dagger / key.
Guessing that's Vash? Maybe? I don't know.
The entity has been contained.
Oh, Todd.
So good to hear your voice.
Likewise,
Are you okay?
I'm very, very tired.
Sorry, Todd.
It's not your fault.
Sure feels like it.
I didn't think Vash should be able to do any of that.
Me neither.
Just glad that he's contained again. Never did answer my question. But I don't guess really expected him to.
sorry. What was the question?
If he had anything to do with my sister.
Oh, I could answer that for you.
How? Why? Todd, how would you know?
Technically, Vash tried to take me over, but in my repelling of in containing of Vash, I may have pilfered its memories.
Sure. What did you find out?
Yes. Vash is the reason that Navalatesh is, well, doesn't remember you.
Okay.
Vash seems to have also messed with her timeline in bringing you back to life, which is why she's appears older than you. In a sense, Valatesh did in fact die, but in another sense, as you were growing up, there were two. One with you and one elsewhere in the world, experiencing other things with no memory of home.
So, she's not even really my sister?
She is, but she's lived longer with no knowledge of you than she has with. "16 years versus 24.
But you're saying that this... Did this other version have the same family? And they just don't remember? Or did it split after the accident? Is that what you're saying?
It's hard to explain. I guess you could say she was sent back in time, but that's a crude way of describing what happened.
It's somewhere there is some forgetting. Okay.
Well, her quarry was destroyed. Vash used Navalatesh's quarry's essence to reconstruct you in some ways.
Thank you, Todd.
A pleasure.
Glad you're okay.
If I might, likewise, if I may be so bold to ask, could you all leave the planar reactor room?
Of course.
Sure.
Thank you.
Todd, was that... Is that like your heart in there?
I've never seen the inside of the sphere. I wouldn't know. Did you?
Yeah. It looked like... Do you know what a humanoid heart looks like?
Yes?
It was like one of those, except a lot bigger.
Oh,
Definitely something to keep protected. There's no
indeed.
access to that room besides through you, right?
Correct.
Okay. Good.
Well, through the control room, but
Right.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone else okay?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just hoping everything sort of just stayed in this state of limbo while we were shut down. I don't know. Can't fathom what happened while Todd was inactive.
Todd, are all the areas back to normal? Or are they all over the place still? The rooms.
Everything has been rearranged
Okay.
to what it formerly was.
I think
Thank you,
I
Todd.
think we should probably let Todd rest. not ask much of him for a bit.
I agree.
Valkyrie, are you okay?
Uh, I don't know. You know, was scared for a bit, and then was scared even more, and I don't know. I don't know really any of this means, so I kind of yeah.
Can I suggest something? And I admit that I have the least knowledge about the whole situation, but it is just a suggestion.
Sure.
Do you need to have the dagger with you, or would it be safer to lock Vash in the dagger in the vault? Now that we see that he can do much more damage than we ever thought.
Ash is dormant again. Only I can awaken.
Yeah, we had Todd wake Vash up to ask him these questions, so
Yeah. I think if Todd thinks that it's been this is the first time that it's happened, and that was after telling Todd to wake it up. So before this, I didn't even know if he was in there, really. I mean, kind of, but nothing had happened before, I guess, requesting it to happen. So I just won't do
It's your
that
decision.
again. But something to consider, yeah. I'm gonna go get a drink, I think.
Y'all could use a drink.
Yeah. Maybe I'll stop by my room really quick first and head to the tavern. See you in a bit. Valkyrie will leave.
When Valkyrie's gone, it's gonna turn to Tabard and Nathaniel. Is he Nathaniel now, or is he still Xavier?
still he would be Xavier at this point because
Okay.
Valkyrie was still here not that long ago.
Okay. Anyways, so I know. I mean, what? That was a problem. That was a big problem, which has happened. I just we didn't know something could do that. Thoughts, comments, questions?
There's
I
a
just
lot
needed-
of thoughts. There's a lot of questions.
Concerns.
There's a lot of
It's just
concern. I have many and multiple, but Vash wasn't dormant or anything up until I feel bad because it was my decision on telling Valkyrie or asking Valkyrie, hey, Vash is the one that did this. Would Vash know anything?
Well, and I don't fault her or you for that. If this was about my sister, I would have said the same thing. We didn't know Vash had that kind of
Power.
his power, which also, I mean, and we did find answers. He did cause everything, but now
does a lot.
I'm. Have you guys ever heard of like to mess with someone's timeline and to bring someone back? That seems like a very powerful.
That's beyond my knowledge or understanding.
Should we talk to somebody who might know more about? Because obviously Vash is just not some rogue spirit or something, right? Right? Tell me I'm
not
wrong. Tell me I'm overreacting.
You're overreacting.
You're
No,
not over
That-
you're
it.
not. Todd, while you were
Who's that voice?
Someone
Hey,
other than the
well,
DM, tell us.
you know what? Maybe we'll come back later and ask Todd. Maybe he has a better idea of the true nature of Vash, what Vash is. You can't address Vash unless we know what it is. If you know what I'm saying, it is very powerful, obviously.
True. To be able to send someone back, possibly in time, and change the age and
Yeah, it sounds like
memories and
Well, the age wasn't changed. She just
she
lived
aged
all
naturally.
those years.
Sounds like yeah, aged naturally. She just took the 16-year-old. Sounds like to me she took they took the 16-year-old, the Valatash, and moved them so many years into the past and started them over. So suddenly, say it's relatively speaking, say it's the year 200 when that happened. Suddenly, the Valatash found herself in 170, 30 years in the past, and began her life again.
right.
I don't know how you explain that to her, or what the
Yeah,
implications of that are.
Don't know how you can
I
explain
don't
anything.
think we do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's not. I mean, for one thing, that's not our. I don't think that's our right. You know, I mean, I'm not. I'm not sure if it's Valkyrie's. I mean, Todd pointed out the Valkyrie has lived as the Valkyrie longer than she was.
Mhm.
Tali,
Volatash.
Right.
Volatash. Where'd I get Vash Tali?
Wash
Right.
Tally.
Volatash.
Vash
Write that
Tali.
down for a future character. So, I mean, even if I don't know, that's just
Just messed up, man.
her life is still her life. She just has no memory of her past before the event.
Yep.
So
It's
Other than-
complicated.
yeah, other than making her remember, I don't know what else, or helping her to remember. The choice is still hers. Which, I mean, there's nothing. I'm trying to say there's nothing to be done. The experience has happened. It's. She is who she's become.
I mean,
Her
I doubt
younger
she
sister
would-
is now her older sister.
True.
yeah.
And also without the memory of her. I know if it was me, I would want to help her remember, because obviously, I think Valkyrie loves her sister.
Yeah, but I don't know because it's complicated. Because if the Valkyrie doesn't want to remember,
Then
are we gonna
So
force
be
her
it.
to?
no,
Force them to?
not in my mind. I mean, it's
I mean, I don't think we could force her to do anything. I mean,
No,
First,
no.
I remember why I passed out now.
She's, I
First,
mean,
that's just trying to convince somebody whether or not they want to remember, even if she even believes that, yeah,
I
we have this theory.
I don't think we should bring it up. We should let that be our Valkyrie's choice. I think
I agree.
I'm assuming everything since we're back at the tower. The talks went good after I passed out. Are things looking okay? Do we like the Valkyrie?
The talks went.
It's not what I wanted to hear.
No. Oh.
Is she going to kill us?
We are in first order
No.
negotiations. We might serve a common purpose.
She
If
wants to do, instead of an alliance, but more as a joint.
A joint
Party.
party to
Meaning we join forces instead of just being alliance.
Eminently.
Permanently.
what? How do you feel? I imagine if we do that, then she would rule your home. How you
No.
feel, new feelings about
I-
that?
I do have feelings about that. Just because there's things I don't agree with the policy that she had in Meadston. But I don't know. I want to say yes, and then possibly try to convince her over time that let them choose as they will, don't force everybody to go through that insane policy. Because rather give people free choice rather than a choice that they didn't make being thrown upon them.
Do we need to make this decision now?
No.
By tomorrow.
Because I mean, I understand why you wanted to alliance yourself with the Valkyrie and their army to get back your home and the revenge and all that. But we still don't know what exactly we're facing. You know?
Well, apparently demons from the 9 hells for
Devils.
Ikron. That's what,
What?
devils. Devils from...
What? Pardon?
Well, I
Ritz just does that meme. They're just like. Just
there's a lot that we learned. A lot that the Valkyrie claimed to see. Lard's not a devil, but the council there apparently are devils. Something which kind of confirms something about Lewin from what Sethan told us, that he was at Ikron and tore something there, just we didn't understand.
okay, that's.
So Lewin's behind a lot of things. So Lewin is this point, our overall enemy, just because if Ikron's a part of that, we have our legion of crap doom that's following us joining together. Yeah, there's a lot. And the life of me, I'm trying to just still understand and grasp all of this. But I know that we just, at this point, need as much hope as we can.
Is this hope, though? I mean, it's better odds.
It's better odds.
Is better odds equal hope to you? I mean, I'm not really wanting an answer. I'm just talking.
I know. Somewhat. I would say somewhat. Especially if Valkyrie could be convinced of not doing what she did to Meadston to Icaron, that would be okay. I'd be fine with that.
No. I don't think that talk would probably happen for a while.
It might happen
I think-
tomorrow for all I know.
I mean, we still have to iron out the details of the
Iron out the details of
weapons and armor and all that.
Yep. And if we join them or they join us, if they move into the tower, it's under our rules. To a certain degree. We can kick them out at any time.
Because that would be fine. That would work out.
Well,
We wouldn't make enemies.
Should check with the lizard folk, I think.
Well,
we have to check with the
just-
commander and the lizard folk and have them be on guard and aware.
But okay, I don't know. I'm just like, if we join with them, we are. I mean, yes, we could kick them out of the tower technically, but we are set. You know, with that, like, we are forming an alliance with an army that is trying to take over. There's a literal line split down a continent. They built a wall.
I know.
It's just this is very heavy stuff. I guess what I'm saying is we've established contact. Would it be possible for us to, I don't know, figure things out before we fully commit? Like, not just about what's going on here, but like what's going on with Todd, finding his fragments, whatever. Because first of all, you saw his heart, right? Todd is so much more than we ever imagined.
I agree.
There's
Would
yet
I
to be
ever
a lot
imagine?
to be understood about Todd. That's part of the journey.
The Kenkus being fragments of his didn't tip you off.
I mean, you've seen all the Kenkus
There's
disappear.
lots of stuff.
Just
I've seen one Genku disappear, I think.
You saw one got eaten. You understand. We must feed
No, I
the tower's
understand.
bloodlust. I mean,
Feed the
That was my
birds.
first day.
I know. That was
Did we
good.
ever find that? No, the second Kenku went with
Sethan.
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 So it's like, okay, so I
Hopefully
don't.
she comes back
So
and
I
isn't
just
leading it right to Lewin.
You say that, we don't know what that means.
What?
The Kenkus could be Lewin. We don't know.
Relax, take
Um,
it easy. Easy.
Ritz, calm down.
Oh,
You're
that was more Jonathan
Yeah.
talking to Andrew.
Vaughn, use
No.
calming emotion. Hurry.
The random
drug
person
me.
in the tavern you were talking to is offended and walks away.
Don't drug me. No, I don't. I guess part of it is just me being selfish right now. Because I really want to find my sister. And part of me is, once we make this, we join forces, like, that's it. We are part of an army.
So I think we would have control over our own tower at that point, and we can move wherever we want to.
I think the past half hour has showed us we do not have as much control as we originally thought we did.
From other people, not talking about Vash.
I know, but I'm just saying there's a lot we don't know.
I agree.
You know, we don't
There is.
know what kind of powers are out there. We've been surprised by the powers we've let in here.
Janie.
You know,
Everything.
Janie, Vash, Bumblebee, like, we are. We are in the.
It's exciting
thick of it.
times.
We are in the thick of it, and I can't help but feeling we are heading towards even thicker parts.
No.
We don't even know. Mute your mic,
Stop
Steph.
I'm just mute myself.
Well, I think we need to
Mute
go back to
yourself
the
and
tavern.
It's things we have to think about, I know.
I'm going to head to the tavern.
Valkyrie,
Let's
you're
roll.
already at the tavern?
No. Well, I mean, maybe by the time that they get done doing that long ass conversation, probably. But
Yeah.
before
Excuse
that
me.
happens, she's going to, after she left the room,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to find, I don't know, some place that she knows that there's not going to be a lot of people like walking around, that she still has access to Todd in. So not like her room. So Todd, I'm sorry, am I bothering you right now? Are you resting?
No, you're fine.
So, you've, especially with Vash, kind of, taking you over or whatever that was just now.
Tempting.
What?
Attempting to take you
Attempting,
over.
right. Of course. So you kind of understand what Vash is, right? Like, what it is?
Sort of.
Do you
Sort
know?
of.
I'm sorry?
Sort of.
Well, do you know if whatever this sort of thing that it is, if there's a way to make it suffer?
I don't know if I would wish that.
Okay. So if you did know, you wouldn't tell me, because I wish it.
No, that's not what I mean. I think Vash is me.
No, Todd. I think Vash controlling you has you a little confused. You don't. Maybe you don't understand. I mean, you should, but Vash is a jackass. Whatever he was, whatever it was, sorry. I shouldn't even apologize. Why am I even apologizing to it? Whatever it was manipulative and mean and cruel and only led me to bad decisions. Todd, you've never done that. You're fine. It's not you. Like, there's no way that whatever that is what you are.
It's not me. It's a fragment.
It doesn't make any sense, Todd. You are in this tower. Vash was in some stupid crystal in Cascade.
I don't understand either why my fragments are scattered around the archipelago.
Do you need the dagger then? Like, do you need the key? Do you need me to give it to you, to feed it to you?
Technically, you already have.
How? I mean, the crystal?
No, you gave me Vash when we formed our bond.
Right. But then it went into the thing, and then when all of the other stuff just happened and we were in the room with the heart, your heart, apparently, maybe, we were in there, the thing, this black substance went back into the dagger, so it's back in there.
It doesn't belong in the heart.
So you don't need me to do anything. You don't need it.
Not yet. Maybe someday I will. But not now.
So
I don't know. I'm going off a lot of intuition with this.
No, you're fine. You're okay. You're all right.
No memories.
So I should just hold on to the dagger or to this key with Vash in it until you need it.
Yes. I wouldn't trust anyone else to guard so volatile a part of me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thanks, Vash. Vash, thanks, Todd. I'm sorry. Habit. Today's been weird. Thanks, Todd. Yep, okay. Just kind of awkwardly walks away into the tavern and gets something strong. Well, not as strong as what she had before. Not the strongest thing, but something strong.
No dragon's blood.
Whiskey or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Another round of dragon's blood.
Shirley Temple.
You, shortly after you get your drink, Vaughn walks in.
Hey,
Hey.
feeling any better?
No.
Oh, sorry to hear. I can understand. I mean, it's
Okay.
this is a mystery, and it's getting deeper and deeper.
You know, she's a few drinks in right now. It was a really shitty thing that Vash did to my sister, to my sibling. And honestly, after I walked out of the room, I asked Todd if there was a way for me to make it suffer the way that it's made everyone else that it's touched suffer. And guess what?
What?
I can't.
I mean, it's a natural.
Also, apparently Vash is a part of Todd.
A part of Todd. How?
Yeah.
What did he mean by that?
Apparently Todd thinks that it's one of its fragments. That somehow Vash is a piece of itself. I asked if it needs the dagger, it needs me to feed it to it. Nope, just wants me to hold on to it. So that's what I have to do.
Are you okay with that?
I can hold on to it, sure.
Okay.
I
mean,
Vaughn, I just need...
these fragments, I think, are we yet to understand them, but I think they're, as the phrase insinuates, they're fragments of a much bigger thing. I mean, the Kenkus are fragments. We technically are fragments. I mean, what Todd refers to as fragments, I don't think we fully understand. Maybe he doesn't fully understand what that is. And I don't think because something is a fragment, it doesn't mean it's good or bad. It's just a fragment of a bigger, it's part of a bigger whole that used to be a whole and now is fragmented. I know it's talking in circles, but...
That's not what I'm upset about.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate it. The explanation and all that. That's nice.
What's your concern?
I'm really angry, Vaughn. And I want something to pay.
It's a natural reaction. I mean, it's not... Reactions or emotions are what make us who we are. And it's okay to feel them. It's what the steps we take in a reaction to those emotions. Some things should be dealt with directly, and some things should be more thought out, I would think. So to get revenge, I'm not a revenge. I don't believe in revenge. I believe in justice. So if Vash has wronged, and certainly it does, look that way and feel that way, that Vash has wronged you and your sister, then that Vash needs to be brought to justice to atone for his actions. And that's where I stand. I join you in that. I mean, I think you're just feeling the immediate pain of what happened and what was done to you and your sister. Just needs to be channeled in the right direction. At least that's what I think. But I don't think you're a bad person for feeling that.
Oh, I don't think that I'm a bad person. I don't feel bad for wanting retribution. There's no retribution to be had. You see what I'm saying? Reardon was a goal.
I understand. Yeah.
And was, as far as I know, the reason my father died, besides me. Don't try to make... whatever. And now that's gone. And I find out about Vash and what he did to, not only the shitty way that he treated me being in my head for those years, but also what he did to my sister, to my sibling. And now I left that room thinking, well, maybe I can make it pay. And I can't. So, that's I'm having a hard time dealing with that right now. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, it's very frustrating for you. I can understand that. You want it now. It's right there in front of you, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
When the time comes, I will help you in any way I can. Sometimes it's just the time isn't right there when you need it to be.
Sure. Well, we'll see if that day comes.
I hope it does. He needs to pay for what he's done.
Yeah.
But I wanted to actually bring something up. You weren't when the Valatash came here today, earlier. We met in the marketplace and we had a little chit chat. I stupidly slipped that she was a Kalashtar, and mainly because I sort of wormed my way and tricked my way. I feel bad about it, into using my third eye on her and got a good look at the Valkyrie.
What did you
And
see?
it concerned me. The best way I could describe it is something wrong with her soul. It seems to be broken. It's not whole.
Well, that's probably because she doesn't have her core anymore.
Yeah,
That would be
the
my
other thing.
guess, at least.
I didn't see her quarry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want you to know that's what I saw, and I don't know if it helps you or hurts or brings you pain. I'm sorry if it it's a sore subject or something you should
I
it hurts you.
Thank you for telling me. Kind of already guessed something was up, right? I mean, she can't
Yeah,
remember
we knew
things,
something was
especially after what we
unique
just found
about
out
her.
about Vash affecting it. So, yeah.
And I just want you to know I'll support whatever you want to, how you want to develop your relationship with Vash. I mean, not a Vash. Now Vashtar.
Everyone's doing it now.
Yeah, Navash.
Nalavash.
Navalatash?
Navalatash.
Nalavash.
However you want to keep further develop your relationship, if you want to or not, whatever you need. I will help you with it however I can.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Are you getting something to drink? You're just going to sit there?
Oh yeah, after that merry-go-round, yeah.
All right.
Wild ride through a maze, yeah.
Yeah,
I could use a drink.
I was ready to. Yeah, I was done. But we made it, and yeah. All right. So wait. So, are we doing the thing tomorrow with the Reardon body, or tonight?
As soon as I get 8 hours rest.
Okay. Just let me know, whatever that is.
If you want it, what time is it? As he looks up for the clock on the wall, the sundial on the wall, whatever they have.
It's it's just after dinner evening.
I mean, we could do it in the morning, or some people prefer a after midnight
Seance kind of
atmosphere to do this.
I don't care. I mean, I don't really, night's night and day's day. I mean, unless I force myself to sleep or.
Oh, it's got to be me. So it's
yeah. Oh no, I mean, like, it doesn't matter to me what time of day it is. Just let me know when you're ready, and we'll get it done.
Okay,
are we bringing the whole troop to this? Is everyone coming?
I think
is this a group
Nathaniel
effort?
has some questions he wants to ask as well. So
great. Okay, cool.
So I'll wait I'll wait till they come to the tavern and then.
Just give me 5 minutes with the body.
Give me
Yeah.
5 minutes alone with him.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Cool.
He's dead, but give me 5 minutes alone with him.
Vaughn, can
And it's hammer.
I ask that
And this crowbar.
You want first shot?
no, I actually want the last shot.
Okay. I'll make sure you get at least 3 questions. Is that okay? Or
No, I don't even sure I'll need that many, but I'll think about it. Right now I just have one.
okay, I'll make sure you
Takes
get
another
that question.
drink. But yeah,
It's the least I could do for you.
thank you.
Been through a lot.
Take another drink. And we got our Valkyrie thing tomorrow, right? The Valkyrie, the
Negotiations, yeah, I'm looking forward to that so much.
yeah, I'm excited to see what they want to do.
I don't know what to think about the way they run their town or their, I don't even know if you call it a town, their encampment. But if the people are okay with it, I it's the one thing I don't think is a good thing to do is to force people to do things. But if they're okay with it, I don't, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
And it seems like from what Nathaniel has said about and the consensus with those in charge of Ikaron right now, they are the oppressors.
Yeah.
Although, as some of Rich was expressing, the dangers of picking a side. But if there's unjust things going on, I can't stand idly by.
Oh, the Valkyrie rectified that yesterday, though, right? Earlier today.
Well, yeah, that one certain injustice, yes,
Sure.
which was heartening to see.
And then killed the person immediately that did it.
Felt that justice.
Was that okay for you? Like, did that... Okay, let's... Wait. That was fine. Like, you thought asking the person a question and then being like, yeah, and then running, and then hunting them down and immediately killing them without asking any more questions was okay? Like, that was... I mean, it was weird and shocking to me because it happened right in front of me. But I figured you would be a little bit more stout on the whole, like, just... What about justice? What about bringing people to justice?
It's a difficult... Yes, I do not wholeheartedly agree with how it was meted out. But the problem is we were not in control of the situation. It's many against a few, and it's time and place. And you can only do what you can do.
Yeah,
It would be if it's very difficult, and I have regrets about it and doubts about it because I wish I maybe, but if I had stepped forward at that point, it would have soured everything and maybe gotten us into trouble. I mean, I'm I feel very bad about what happened to Jasper. We had to go by as it happened. So
I think the Valkyrie did too.
it
That
didn't
helps.
exactly. Seeing that happen to Jasper, and then seeing what happened to the person responsible.
I really hope we can work something out.
With these, and then hopefully maybe we can, I don't know, make some people being in a better place, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and I don't know, maybe go hang out with Gust or something. Catch you later. Good talk. She'll give you like a pat on the shoulder. And she like,
All right.
kind of semi stumbles off, like she's had a few drinks. So
Not exactly walking a straight line.
right.
And I'll enjoy my drink in the tavern.
All right. What are Nathaniel, Xavier, and Ritz doing after your long conversation with Vaughn?
Nathaniel would have sat there for a little bit longer thinking, but then he would have probably just went to go roam the market to just see how things are going, like overall, to check out the entire tower, make sure everything's functioning okay again.
Yeah, the buzz in the tower is like, isn't that weird? All the doors just like went to different places. That was so strange. Wasn't even logical.
Trapped in the crypt.
Did not make sense. I went from one place to the crypt. I don't know why I was there. There was 2 bodies.
There was a crypt.
Freaky, man.
Why is there a crypt? No,
I didn't know there was a crypt.
Maybe I could
the
buy.
crypt is a part of the temple.
Maybe I can buy a plot here. Maybe I can get buried here. Who knows?
You guys haven't talked about selling plots.
There you go. See, we get to make some more money out of
Next
the deal.
American novel.
I mean,
There you go. Oh gosh.
That's all
we have those
That's
talks
all
with
really
the
Nathaniel
Valkyries
would be
not
doing
listening.
is just roaming the tower. Is all he would.
And
do.
then
The tower is
Ritz?
the exact opposite of the gift economy. Everything costs money here. Ritz would have gone back to the Arboretum, make sure all his people are, okay, which they probably are. Like, making sure that nothing crazy happened during the clear on Todd. Yeah, and so he'd probably spend some time with them, and then I guess he'd I guess first he'd go check the kitchen like he does and see if Michonne needs any help, just because cooking will calm him down. Or
right.
Or if Michonne's too busy, that he'll go to the cafeteria with the lizard folk.
Vaughn, what are you doing after your chat with Valkyrie?
Seeing that it's starting to get towards evening, you probably just have a meal in the tavern and then
Start getting that sweet, sweet slumber to recover those sweet, sweet spell slots.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's been a crazy day.
It's been a while.
And it's been a while, and he's got
gosh.
he's Valkyrie made him think, so he's going to go to his room and think.
Great.
All right.
That's scary. It's just Valkyrie had some really
and
good
Valkyrie's
points.
just going to
Change
hang
my
out with
whole
Gus.
world.
Yeah, I'm just going to hang out with Gus probably for the rest of the evening.
Valkyrie accidentally walks into Airgod shop instead. Oh.
Oh. No.
Hello.
Your doors were
Oh,
switched
is this
earlier.
your apartment? I'm sorry.
Your door was switched earlier. Sorry, my bad.
She'll just chill with Gus and, for the rest, probably until morning.
Cool. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and take our bio break right there?
Okay. That's great.
All right.
Everybody
It's
goes to
such
sleep.
Such a strangely natural place to have a break. There's no cliffhanger or anything.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What is this? So yeah, we'll be taking 8 to 10 minute break. We'll be right back.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm going to backtrack that a bit, Andrew, when we get there, and have a conversation with Dust about his chat with the Valkyrie earlier. Thank you, Jonathan, for reminding me.
Okay.
Cliffhanger.
Completely forgot.
There's your cliffhanger, folks.
We forced a cliffhanger.
That's
Only on the
cliffhanger.
tower. Only on the Tower of Dreams can we give you such thrilling.
Valkyrie walks into Gust's shop and she's like, "That's right."
We're the chaos conversation crew. Not even like chaos crew because we don't do stuff outside. We just have chaotic conversations
Yeah, conversations about vengeance and retribution and
about family, about life, about what
Hey,
is
Have you ever-
law, what is justice.
Yeah.
have you
What
ever
is
thought about
family?
have you ever murdered
What
somebody?
is
Have you
war?
ever murdered someone? Can I make
What
this
is
thing
life?
suffer? How can I make it
Is
suffer?
this like a construct? Is it bad that Ritz now thinks of Todd differently now that he's seen his physical heart?
Well,
I don't know.
What's even funnier to think is that you want Vash to suffer, but now logically, wouldn't you be making Todd suffer because it is
Yeah.
Todd?
Yeah.
So that's a double
It's-
conundrum.
It's kind of off the
But-
table. Valkyrie, as soon as she found out about that, kind of was like, tabled it. Was like, well, shoot. Okay.
That doesn't work.
Also, Vash is eternally stuck at a key.
That's
Or-
not punishment enough. I mean, I
Okay.
want to see it scream. So
I want to see blood, tears.
exactly.
Do they even? We don't even know if it does scream.
Oh, I'll make sure it does.
I mean, I'm sure Vash has screamed at
What if that's
Valkyrie.
what it wants?
Oh,
It's gonna. I was going to say it's gonna scream. That sounds. I'm just gonna just step away.
Vash is very BDSM or something now. Is that what we're saying? That's what he wants.
wonder how many takes that fucking audio recording. Give you a little bit more.
Oh me, oh my.
Ready to go?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
Ready for that cliffhanger.
In 3, 2, 1, we're back.
Welcome back. We're back. We're all back. It's back.
We're all back.
We're back. All right. Yeah, you guys have a great night's sleep and wake up.
Wait,
Reiner's-
no. We have to have. No. So Valkyrie, I completely forgot. The Vash apparently had like a lengthy conversation
Gust.
with the Valkyrie.
Gust.
Gust.
Yes.
Why does everyone keep saying Vash? We're
You
all
started
possessed
it.
by
It
Vash.
rolls off the tongue. But
We're
I don't
all
know.
possessed by Vash now. Like,
All of you are.
So, she would hang out with him for a bit, probably like when she was a little bit more inebriated than after it wore off a little bit later.
Hmm.
So they've been hanging out. We had the Valkyrie. I heard you talked with the Valkyrie today. I don't know. Maybe
I did.
Yeah, you did. Apparently she was in here for a while. She, I don't know. Did she buy something? I don't know. You don't know who you were talking to? White hair.
Oh, yeah. The one that looked like they could be related to you.
Yeah. 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 Wow. Yeah, I guess you probably don't know.
What?
Well, they could be. They
Oh.
are.
Oh,
You know how? I mean, I know I've told you about my sibling that disappeared.
yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That could be them, but they don't remember.
Yeah, they bought a Zone of Truth scroll.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's. Did they? I mean, I'm sure. I don't expect you to remember every conversation you have in the shop, but did they talk about? We're kind of looking to maybe build an alliance with them, and they don't remember me. I would love to build an alliance with them, but did they talk about anything that, or were they just talking about magic item stuff?
No, I think they were hitting on me. And I was a little uncomfortable, but tried to
Yeah.
deflect, and
Yeah.
they called me on that, and yeah, it was a little uncomfortable.
Sure. Yeah. That's
I mean,
great.
they're very lovely, but not really. I mean, I'm obviously not interested.
Okay. Well, if you were, you could tell me. I mean.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, we're like
we've been
that.
through a lot.
We can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well. Interesting. Zone of Truth scroll, that's interesting purchase. But I guess when you're building an alliance or whatever with people you don't know, I guess it would be handy. It makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Well, good to know. Good to know. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to ask. I'll just get back to helping to stock shelves now. Yeah. She'll just kind of go back to like doing whatever she was doing, helping him with.
Okay. So you all have this really great night's rest, and you wake
Right.
up in the morning. Now what?
We all go to the crypt.
I'll go
Say a
to
seance.
the crypt. Okay.
Vaughn probably got up real early because he went to bed real early,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just going to work on something in his alchemy lab. He had a thought. He's going to, well, I don't know. He'll probably have to do some research. Basically, he wants to make, God, what would, I guess a potion of calm emotions, or, a couple vials of calm emotion.
Okay.
I'm offended.
He's trying to help.
Yeah. Okay. Is this for
the
somebody
campaign from now
else?
on? You're just drugging. You're gonna drug other party members the entire campaign.
Well, only when you need it.
It's liquid courage.
Yeah, here, because I don't have any special ingredients. I don't have, just not getting any help from anybody, so it's gonna be a toughie. But it was a thought one might tinker with or try.
Yeah. So roll 3d6.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
661. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, that's good. Now, do you want one of the sixes to cancel out the one, or do you want
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to
two
flaw.
super awesome things and one not really great thing?
Ooh, that's a tough choice.
No, I'm sorry. It would be one medium good thing and one minor bad thing, or one minor good thing.
One minor good thing. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Although it'd be better for comedic effect to have the minor thing. Minor bad thing. I wouldn't do that to Fritz.
Mm-hmm. I know Harvestborn gets so much crap as it is. So
Then this can.
yeah,
this can-
yeah. You make these potions, and they have a positive side effect of also not just calming emotions, but also making the person feel more confident.
Oh, that's good back.
That doesn't have any like rules transfer. It's just literally the feeling.
Okay.
No
we'll
charisma boost, nothing like that.
Okay. All right. So, based on his success, he will go down to the crypt and wait for the others.
Okay.
Oh, I think Valkyrie told you to let her know when you're ready.
I will look around for Valkyrie.
What time of the day is it?
Hello,
What,
Valkyrie. It's
what
morning.
time? Morning? How early are we talking?
Yeah,
Well,
Valkyrie's butt naked in Gust's bed. So that's
Are you
probably
going to notify
like,
everybody?
You might want to just use Todd.
He's gonna go room to room. You don't judge a clergy man from going door to door preaching about the unknown God.
I mean, if he wants to come to Gust's apartment, sure.
Ghost, I have a question for you.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the unknown God? Hello?
Valkyrie closes the door in his face.
No, I haven't. Because they're unknown.
Comes to every door. Vaughn's
He
ritual.
does. He wouldn't even get out. If he hides Vaughn and plump, close the door.
Yeah.
No, I would. I was up early and I was working on the potion, so it would probably be like breakfast time, and he asked Todd to let Valkyrie know whenever she's ready.
Oh, Valkyrie will rush down there.
Okay.
Or over there, wherever it's at. Yeah.
I guess we'll agree to meet maybe at the tavern before we go to the crypt. That way it's,
Okay.
It's not awkward for anyone.
Valkyrie's like pulling on her cloak as she comes into the tavern to meet you.
Sorry if I rushed you. I was up early.
No, I'm ready. Let's
All right, Todd, could you tell Nathaniel we're ready to do the thing?
Ready to
And Ritz.
And Ritz,
The
I'm
whole
sorry.
Party.
should we talk about what we're asking? But I mean, we're at least so that way we're not like asking,
We're
the
ready.
same things. And I mean, if we want to keep our questions a secret, we can. But just what. Like, so what do we need to know, I guess, is what something we should talk about. Let's do that instead of, like, revealing our questions.
Are we all there?
Yeah, she
No.
would wait until
Are we all
everyone was
together?
there. She would wait until everyone was there to say that. Yeah.
Now, just a reminder, the spell duration is 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
This isn't like we're going to have time to play good cop, bad cop kind of thing.
Yeah. 5 questions.
I'll need a minute. I'll need a minute for mine. For my just maybe not even that long. Maybe even less. Maybe 30 seconds.
think of questions you want to ask now.
Oh, I know.
Go
Well, I
with
know
flow.
the one I want to ask. So, what do we need to know? Let's do that. So, what are we looking to find out? I mean, we know who he was
Good.
working for, right?
Logical. Do you?
Well, he's working with Aquaton and Equid, but to find out whether or not if they're working with Belram and Ikron would be nice to know too, just to confirm that.
Should we ask that specifically or just?
Well, yeah, you run the risk of running down a list of names. It's like, are you working with Belram? Are you working with Lewin? Are you working
Maybe
with...
just who you report, like who. Maybe we
That
should
would be
ask.
dangerous.
Maybe we should ask
When he-
Who?
specifically, like who. So who are we concerned that they're working with specifically? Belron and Lewin, correct? Like there's really no one else that we're concerned about, right?
No, there's no one else that we're concerned with.
Should we ask, are you working with Lewin, or should we just assume that they're working with Lewin and ask what Lewin is up to? What are
Try to
Lewin's
ask what
I mean,
what's
plans?
Lewin's
it's also
plan.
assuming Lewin is still using the name Lewin with people.
That's true too.
So maybe still ask who you're working for.
Find
Who
out
are
why.
you?
I
Find
think
out
that might
why
be
they
dangerous
were.
because he could
Find
just
out
say his
why
mother.
they were trying to make an alliance.
Well, then we
with
would
the
know then, though, if that's who he's working for, Ritz. If it's his mother, then we can track down his mother. I've seen her.
But
I know what she looks like.
but I'm saying
Do you?
like that could just be a general thing. Like he's always worked for his mother. We don't specify who are you working
Who
for.
are you working
Like,
for?
it could,
Who are you working for with Aquaton then?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why were they trying to get the Valkyrie's alliance? The Valkyrie, not you, but
Who does number 2 work for? um,
where are the space schematics?
Okay, so that's I mean, if we're asking both Belron and Lewin, that's 4 questions already.
And then you have your question.
Who are you working with Aquatongue? Why were you trying to get? Why were you trying uh, to get the Valkyrie to align? I don't know. I'll
Well,
leave
we
that.
should also-
we could broaden it and just say who all are you working for. That could just be one question, and then he might give us each as an answer.
I mean,
I don't know.
I've never seen this spell in action.
Yes.
Because I haven't been around many dead bodies. But
Well,
do they have to tell the truth?
no, they are you're not actually talking to the person. You're talking to the body and the memories of the body. So it's they're under no, there is no compulsion to tell the truth. So it is what it is. You have to.
Answers
judge
are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. And the course is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or if it recognizes you as an enemy.
it. Maybe we should have Ritz ask the questions.
No, well, you remember he knows who I am. I greeted him when he came to the tower on Charles.
Are we down in the crypt at this point?
No, I wasn't imagining us down in the crypt. I was imagining us not even going down there yet.
Yeah, at the tavern.
Walk as we
sitting
talk.
at a table. Yeah.
Well,
Nathaniel, can't you?
I can change into Aquaton. That
Ooh.
would be an ally, technically, for him. And I can ask all the questions.
Would that confuse the memories, though? Can the memories get confused on, like, why are you asking me this? Why would Aquatongue want to know who I'm working for?
I mean,
You
I
just
think that would be
turn
just
into a
as-
drow.
Yeah, why don't you just turn? Why
Into
don't
a
you
drow.
turn to someone that
Okay.
just doesn't?
Or just an...
He wouldn't recognize.
You could just be Xavier. He doesn't know
Yeah.
who Xavier is.
That's true.
Or
Kane.
Kane.
Valkyrie
I am
agrees.
I'll turn
with
into
the-
Kane. He doesn't know.
with the bodiless voice speaking amongst the group. Yeah.
Yes, Bodily's voice. I understand and agree with you.
I think, we should come up with like 3 big questions, and including Valkyrie's, and then maybe the other 2 based on the answers we get. We have 10 minutes, so
Yes.
like.
So I'll ask the
You
questions.
can't-
You
you
guys just
can't
give me
put-
the questions you want me to ask.
He can't move his head around or anything. He just talks.
Mhm.
Correct.
I'm standing behind him.
Okay. I was thinking maybe who wants us dead?
Who wants the Dominators dead?
Um,
Wouldn't say us because you wouldn't know who I am.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, who wants the Dominators dead? Well, that could be a long list, but
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be. So that's
Why do they want Todd? Why do they want the Tower of Dreams?
okay. Y'all are getting into a lot of questions here.
yeah, we gotta cut it
I
back.
think
Big questions.
Why do you?
What
Why?
is-
So you have. Who are you working? The whole working for question, however you want to phrase that. Why were you trying to align with the Valkyrie? 2. Who wants who wants the Dominators dead? 3, who do you want? Why do you want Todd or whatever? 4,
And then your question.
and
I
then my
don't-
question. Yes,
I don't.
but
I
you're
think
not
the
asking
Tower of
anything about
Dreams
Lewin at that
question-
time. So
I think we should reserve a question. At least one question for what, depending on what he says.
a response.
Just because if he answers something that would blow our minds or something, we're gonna want to ask about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And we
Yeah,
should be prepared for that.
so Xavier,
also,
yeah,
I personally don't think we should ask about the Tower of Dreams because
That's fine.
I think that could be vague and obvious because the Tower of Dreams is, as we've seen and as everyone's seen, it's very powerful. I mean,
Sure.
people will just want it because it's a moving tower. So
Okay, so we'll scratch that question off and leave a blank one for a response if we need to.
okay.
All right.
All right. We ready? Nathaniel, you're okay?
Are you?
Let's go.
All right. So be it. You guys head down to the crypt, through the
All right.
secret entrance underneath the altar in the temple.
I will position Xavier next to the body of Reardon. I will,
Xavier, we're changing to Kane just to make sure no one actually
Super neutral.
super neutral. Just
okay. Whoever
Okay.
you want to be.
You all see a changeling in
For
front
a
of
second,
you.
yeah. And then I sort of like motioned to Ritz and Valkyrie, like just get out of
Ritz is behind the body
yeah, try to be out
with
of
his
line of
walk
sight.
like raised over his head,
Right.
just in case he needs to whack it.
he's gonna
He
whack
does
the-
know what's gonna happen.
He's dead. He's okay. All right.
Just
All
say
right.
pineapple.
Just tell me
And,
which question to ask first, and I'll go for it.
Okay. And I will cast Speak with the Dead and back up as I do. In other words, to give Kane the forefront. And go.
What are my questions again?
Nathaniel.
I've already forgot.
Clock's
What's
ticking.
wrong with this?
No, Richard forgot.
Who?
Richard's thinking
Rooted-
of so much.
about-
work.
Rooted answers. I do not know
About
your
the
question.
who-
I don't know
crap,
your
we missed
question.
one.
Who are you working about the whole working for thing?
Okay. Who are you working for? The first question.
Working for anyone.
I'm not giving him any more questions because I don't want to be blamed for them being asked wrong.
Oh wait, wasn't it? Richard said he
Hey,
forgot the questions. It's a meta.
I forgot the question. It's a meta.
The-
I forgot
yeah,
the
it's a
questions.
meta
That's why
thing.
I was like, tell me the questions again because
You should have written them
She-
down. We talked about this. We just
Oh my
spent like
gosh,
20 minutes.
Steph.
I didn't think about that. Okay, give me a break. I didn't think I was going to be talking to it.
We talked about you changing and talking to it.
Don't worry about it.
Then
Don't worry
just
about
tell
it.
him that. Oh my gosh.
Richard did not come prepared.
About the Valkyrie.
But
Someone to
Steph
type
wrote
them up
everything
in
down.
the chat.
If you don't mind.
What? Are you kidding me? Like no one
Yeah.
else decided. No one else
No
wrote
one,
it down.
no one else wrote it.
Rich was never
No one
gonna ask
else.
questions.
I assumed
Guys?
the question to asker
kidding?
Why are
would
you
be
fighting
walking
against us so
Are
much?
you kidding
Why
me
are you
right
so
now?
angry at us?
Because I'm not usually the one keeping notes. Are you
But you
kidding
were
me?
writing
Neither-
it all down. You were keeping track. You were
Oh
repeating
my
them as we were saying
God.
them.
That's true. You were writing
I
them
play
down.
the most unnote-taking character in this entire campaign.
I don't have note word pad open.
Oh
so,
my
you
God,
know.
I
That's
wrote
cool.
it down
Note
with a
word
pen Richard, with a pen.
Congratulations!
I always take notes with a pen.
I never take notes with a pen because
I
I
didn't
just
even
grab it
write
all
them
out.
down like word for word. I just like
But you repeated them back to us.
I know, but I said however you want to word it. I kept saying that. However you want to word it.
Sure. Okay.
Sign up for Patreon.
I know the second question. Why were you seeking an alliance with the Valkyrie? The Valkyrie. Make sure that's quoted.
Prevent our enemies from making an alliance. Drive them into a corner.
Dominator's dead. Dominator's dead. Why do you want the Dominators? Who wants the Dominators dead?
You're muted stuff.
No, I think I'm just not talking loud enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I just saw your lips move and I'm
Who
like,
wants
Yeah.
the Dominators dead? That was the.
okay, that was the. Yeah. Who wants the Dominators gone?
Dead. Dead.
Dead.
We'd love it if they moved out. No, I'm just kidding. Myself, Aquaton, Belram, Mad Adder, Mad Adder's patron, our patron,
How many questions am I on? I'm on 3, right?
That was 3.
So
that was
Two more?
3. You have 2 more. And Valkyrie. Well, technically, you have 1 more, and then Valkyrie gets a question.
Yep.
Unless you want to wait 10 days to cast the spell again.
Then we have to deal with the bugs and the
Kidding.
decay.
This-
And
No,
this
that's
one conversation
perfectly
of what we're going to
preserves-
ask took us like
we-
almost destroyed our party just then. We can't
we-
do that.
should we try to find out who their patron is?
that was my thought.
Who is your patron?
We call him the Watcher.
What?
But I suspect that is not his actual name. The one he has borrowed.
And I'll nod to Valkyrie like, you're up.
Valkyrie will, as stealthily as she can, get one of her daggers ready. I'll go ahead and roll a stealth check with that, just without even. Okay.
She drops it. It makes a
That
loud
one?
bang.
No,
That one
no.
it?
It wasn't
Oh,
the
okay.
best, but it's not horrible. It's 19.
Okay.
She will.
Vaughn definitely notices.
Okay. She will approach Reardon, and is he sitting up somewhere or is he laying down?
Sitting up.
Okay.
You propped him up.
And she'll just kind of like kneel down about 5 feet from him and why did you target me? Why hurt me? That was 2 questions, but she doesn't understand. She's fine.
That was 2 questions.
I know.
No, do not compute.
Does
No,
not
I'm just kidding.
compute.
I'm just kidding.
Reardon.exe has stopped.
That's
working.
fine.
You know the rules.
You've broken the arc. You became a dominator.
She is going to, as swiftly as she can, pull the dagger out and lunge at him with the dagger. And just...
Vaughn has an opportunity to intervene since he saw you ready the dagger. Technically, Ritz can hit you with the walk if someone screams pineapple, but...
Pineapple!
When she was kneeling by the body, she probably would have been
Die,
very teary-eyed. When she does this, she'll actually, like, scream out.
WWVD.
Rage
What?
scream.
What would Vaughn do?
Right. What would the Chosen do in this situation? If I were the Oh, wait.
No, I gotta go with what would Vaughn do. She's got this. He's gonna hug Valkyrie.
Wait, how are
Are you
And-
interposing your body?
Tackle?
Or...
Yes, interposing.
Between-
Yes, and gonna hug her, prevent her from stabbing the corpse.
Okay, good. Valkyrie, why don't you go ahead and roll your damage?
Please tell me you're not using the Vash dagger.
you? Well, she is using the
gosh.
soul dagger, yeah.
Oh gosh.
I mean, that's the only 2 daggers she has. She doesn't have any other
Chaos
daggers.
crew.
Like,
Chaos.
Chaos
crew.
screw. Chaos screw. Chaos
okay,
screw.
so that's the Arachnos.
Only with conversations though.
Only.
Those right knife.
Oh wait, that wasn't me. I guess we'll just have to do that. Okay, that's fine. I accidentally rolled it in fantasy grounds. It was a 6.
Okay. Yeah, Vaughn, you take 6 piercing damage.
Wait, so okay, just
You lunged. Vaughn got between you and the body. You were your dagger out to stab
no,
the
she
body.
had her dagger out to stab.
Yeah. So Vaughn took it.
Yep.
And has now enveloped you in a hug.
Oh man.
And is just gonna sit there like, huh.
Valkyrie is going
The
to...
blade of this dagger is cruelly serrated.
Yeah, so it hurts, man.
Gonna wince a lot.
I think she may, because she's so angry, she'd probably just try to, like, pull out of the hug, Vaughn, and still push past you to the body. And I'm not going to roleplay because she's, like, crying and just yelling at this point, so...
Bum, bum, bum. Do we have to do a contested strength check?
You know what? At that
Yes,
point,
yes.
Yeah.
She's already
No.
said this episode she has +0 strength. Come on.
no.
You know you've got the ability.
Vaughn in pain will withdraw
Say pineapple. Just say pineapple.
Withdraw.
and leave the crypt.
Okay.
Okay. Do you keep the knife in you?
Oh, she would have she would have pulled out the knife.
After twisting it. Sorry.
Ah.
I mean, obviously, if she's pulling the knife out, I would not resist her pulling the knife out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. You will go and now what?
We'll check in at the hospital.
Good. Very good. Valkyrie, Vaughn is no longer an obstacle.
Yeah, she just lunges forward and will just stab the body in the chest.
Okay.
Let's roll a die, shall we? To see how many times this happens.
Oh, the 100.
5 times.
Okay.
Just keeps wailing into it.
A sobbing
Yeah.
Valkyrie repeatedly stabs the body of Reardon.
And then will literally just kind of like push herself off of the body. I'm guessing probably blood on her hands. And just walk out of the crypt.
With your knife?
Yes.
Okay.
Knife in hand. Probably still holding it. Like,
Mhm.
she doesn't even put it away yet.
Yeah. Valkyrie emerges into the temple, covered in blood,
She may
with
like
a demon-headed and winged, hilted knife,
She
and
may-
all the holy
Destroys holy
water
water.
erupts into flame.
she may
Destroy.
even glance like, but I would say before she's in the crypt, she'd probably like glance at you, Ritz and Nathaniel, and just tears going down her face. You know, her eyes are just like, she looks crazy, and that's when she'll leave. Does it come out into the temple? Is that where it comes out at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yes.
So be it.
Yeah.
So be it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, it's
dun,
covered
dun.
in blood.
Some people
Right,
very
blood on
hurriedly
her
get out of
shirt.
your way.
In the middle of doing
but
communion.
Yeah.
Did they? I wonder. Did they see Vaughn leave the temple and go to the hospital?
By the power of the blood of the oh my God!
Yeah.
The chosen one, he's been stabbed. Save him.
Yeah.
Some of the guests.
Yeah, I guess they would have.
Some of the
seen you
guests
come out of
visiting the
there.
temple. I didn't know they did theater.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I thought the theater
This
was
is
in the
very
other.
believable.
I thought the theater was by the market.
I can't wait to see.
Maybe
what
it's
the-
like a pageant.
Okay, y'all.
I can't wait to see next week's
This is a
salvation
serious
pageant.
Serious.
Serious
I love that.
character-defining moment.
Game face. Game face.
Character-defining moment.
Never stop us.
We're there. It's just so perfect with literally the holy water being destroyed.
Yeah, holy water just evaporating around her. Yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
evaporate or just turn into regular water?
Nope.
Nope,
It
evaporating.
evaporates.
Oh gosh. I didn't know this was the
Steam.
sauna.
Holy steam. Yeah. Okay.
It really cleans up the pores.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Well, that was interesting. Kane will change back to Xavier. Gonna go. I think we should go.
So,
Should
I
we go?
mean,
About
are we
the other
just
guy.
are we leaving? We're just leaving it like there, like it is.
I don't know what else
Do
to
we-
do with it.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Thank you, Todd.
It slowly sinks into the floor.
I'm not gonna worry about where that went. And Ritz will leave.
Xavier will follow behind.
Soylent
Where,
Green is
where are you
weird.
guys going?
Soylent Green is weird. Sorry. Uh,
Go check on Vaughn is what Xavier will do.
did Xavier tell Ritz that he's going to go check on Vaughn?
Yes, he would have told, I'm gonna go check on Vaughn.
So,
Since, he got stabbed.
does that mean I need to go check out? No.
You... I take Ritz. You go check on Vaughn. I'll go check on Valkyrie then, okay?
I mean, I'm not whatever you're comfortable with. I mean,
Okay.
I'm fine with either. You go check on Vaughn.
okay. Ritz will go check on Vaughn because I don't think
Where
he'd be
did
helpful to
Valkyrie go?
You know, Valkyrie would probably like. Oh. Where's the tower? Where did the tower end up landing? I know we're outside of
Meadston.
Meadston, but we're
On the edge of
outside
a
the
cliff.
city. Is it like
You're like, it's very close to the cliff that is South Cliff.
ooh, how close?
Like half a football field.
Valkyrie's going to walk outside and go and sit on the cliff,
Okay.
still holding her dagger, not washing up or anything.
Todd will inform Nathaniel that Valkyrie left the tower.
Oh no. She's on a rampage.
Hey, but no, this is
He
good. You
knows.
guys have history with cliffs. It works.
We do
She's
have
going
history
to
of cliff.
Meadston. She became Val the Ripper.
Val the Ripper. She killed all them. Oh no, that's terrible.
Mhm.
Nathaniel will go out and see if he could see Valkyrie.
You
And
see
then,
a lone humanoid figure sitting on the edge of a cliff about half a football field away.
Not alarming at all. It's fine.
totally fine. So Nathaniel will go up to Valkyrie. Just sit with her.
You think he was hurt that bad? No, Brereton. Vaughn.
No, Vaughn's sturdy. I didn't expect him to jump in front of you, but I think he'll be okay.
Yeah. I hope y'all weren't planning to ask it any more questions. I don't know if it would now.
No, I couldn't think of another question to ask him anyway at this point. Are you okay?
I don't know. I mean, I guess in a way I feel maybe a little bit better. It felt a little cathartic. So, sure, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I have now went from a 3 to a 6. Maybe a 5. Solid 5.
Tell your face. Oh, sorry.
So. Did we get any of the answers that we needed? Damn. Mad You know, I really didn't think the Mad Hatter would still be involved. I thought that that was just... I don't know.
Oh.
You just thought he would be popping in and out.
Sure, why not? You know? But exciting to have 2 patrons that want us dead. That's, I think that we deserve something for that. You know?
Yeah. Apparently, we want 2 patrons that want us dead, so that's interesting within itself.
That's an accomplishment, for sure.
Right? True.
What time is our thing with the Valkyrie today?
Soon?
I should go and wash up. Probably not best to meet her with this.
Blood. All
Motions
over you.
to like dagger still in hand and just
Hey, she thinks you're a strong woman, so you probably just had to do what you had to do.
true.
If you show up blood, you might give us a trump card at this point. I don't know.
Thanks for checking in, Nathaniel.
You're welcome. If you need to talk about it, I can always listen.
Same. She's gonna start walking back towards the tower and just go and clean up in her room.
Vaughn. We went to the hospital.
Yes, I did.
Yokes. They stitch you up nice and good.
Okay. I can take that
Imagine
off.
Ritz would arrive as they're stitching him up.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. You okay, Vaughn? I mean,
Yeah.
other than the obvious.
Yeah, that was foolish.
I don't.
I clearly misjudged
I mean,
how bad Valkyrie was hurt by Weird.
that I don't. I mean, that's not your fault. I mean,
No, but I don't know. She's not ready. She's still too angry. Too much. She's gone through so much pain. She's got so much hate.
yes, but I don't think that makes you foolish for trying to help her the way you thought she needed to be helped, you know? I'm sorry you got stabbed. I mean, you did better than I did. I just stood there with a walk over my head.
Yeah. I mean, she was trying to stab her, and I just thought maybe I could distract her, or
I think you did. I mean, what you did was, it's not without its meaning, and I think she knows that. But you know, we all have our quirks. That wasn't the right word. I'm used to only talking to people for like 2 or 3 nights where they stay at a hotel and then they leave. I'm better at first impressions, not long relationships with people. But I mean, as long, I mean, you're okay,
Mm-hmm.
and Nathaniel's checking on Valkyrie, and hopefully she'll be okay. It's it's been a heavy 24 hours.
That it has. That it has. Well, at least we've got some information. Hopefully it's
Yeah.
useful.
I think it is useful. I mean, we had suspicions of people working together, mainly with him and Aquatongue, and then we suspected Mad Adder was a part of it. Now we know for certain. And we also know for a fact that they are also directly connected to Balron, which
They're all a lot in alliance.
which we didn't know they were directly connected at all. And, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think what's fascinating more is it sounds, even though each of the people that want us dead is somehow connected to us, Balram to Xavier, Aquatongue to Seth, and realizing, Mad Adder and my brother and the hotel. It's I find it interesting that all these things were set in motion before we were dominators, but it's because we are dominators. Makes you think about what Sethan said about our dreams with Lewin.
Yeah, time is a strange thing.
Considering we also just found out that a thing and a dagger sent someone back in time to live a second life.
Don't try to think too hard about it.
Too late.
Oh,
But
before
yeah, we
all
should,
this craziness, I made something for you.
for me?
Yes, if it will help you if things get too much for you and you're stressed out, this will help calm you down.
Oh, thank you. I'm aware I'm a bit high strung.
Well, it's not a fault. It's just something that has to be dealt with and addressed. Not as what I'm saying. It's not like dealt with as in like we're gonna knock you out if you go crazy again. But if it's more,
Is it the problem? Is it the problem that I knocked myself out? Would you believe I never fainted a day in my life until I met y'all? So
no, that's very easy to believe. This is very stressful, and some people deal with it, in other different ways, and so I hope that it can help you.
Right.
Don't feel like you need to use it, only if you're comfortable using it.
Here's some cocaine. Don't feel pressure.
Wow.
That's what it just feels like.
The first dose is free.
Mhm.
First hit's free.
Yep. Don't do drugs, kids. Okay. Um,
2 potions made by your friends.
You guys are terrible.
Breaking Bad. Oh my gosh.
Tower of Dreams edition.
Vaughn is Walter White.
Vaughn is Walter White, just in
It
his
starts
underwear,
with
just
it starts with good
making
intentions.
alchemy.
yep. All the good intentions in the world just spins out of control. All right. Let's.
Who was that? Who was that kid we met on the island? Who was like looked up to you? He becomes Jesse. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
All right. Let's.
Just a little. I mean,
We have an alliance to forge.
yeah.
Okay.
So is that?
That is that.
Are we heading to Meadston now?
Yep.
Seems like it.
Okay.
So what exactly do I have? A potion of calm motion?
Basically, yeah.
Are we like met up as a group again?
Sure.
Okay.
So,
Valkyrie's cleaned off. When she sees you, Vaughn, she'll probably like stop and then continue and come over to you and put both hands on your shoulders. That was really stupid. Are you okay?
Yes. Perhaps it was stupid, but I hope you can understand why I did it. As I understand why you did it.
I should have stopped to check, but I was just need to do it, Vaughn. Glad you're okay.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yep. Thus endeth the lesson. Don't you get in front of an angry woman with a knife.
No, that's
in
true.
front of an angry person with a knife. Yep.
Doesn't seem like a good idea.
ran
when you
into
say
my
like that,
knife.
does it?
He ran into my knife 5 times.
Well, he's young.
Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
he's full of that friggin' changed the world
Yeah.
mentality.
Going to
All
Meadston.
right.
We're
Yes.
going to Needston. We're going to Needston. Needston,
Yep.
Tennessee.
You
They give,
y'all
he must have
there
popped
you
one
go.
of those potions of calm motion.
Like 5 times.
Maybe I should be giving the potions to Valkyrie. I don't.
you all make it to Meadston. You're allowed to keep your weapons due to the little badges that were given you by the Wrath. And yeah, you all kind of make it into. I mean, are you doing anything? Are you going straight to the kind of the city center building? I guess I should ask.
Straight there, I would
Straight there.
imagine, since we would be showing up on time for the meeting.
As we're walking, Brits will take a glance at the gallows, see if anybody's being hanged today.
It doesn't look like it.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Puts the calm emotion back in his pocket.
Yeah. No, you're good. Nothing to worry about. So that's it. Just heading straight there.
Head straight there.
All right. Very good. You guys head straight there. And you go into the room, and that lady behind the front desk stands up and goes, "Oh, you're here. If you could follow me, please, I will show you to the Valkyrie's office."
Okay.
You're taken back there, and the office has been kind of rearranged a little bit. There's a table, which you might imagine is like a war table, but it's being kind of set up like a conference table. Uh, so it's maybe a little tall for the chairs that are around it. Because it's usually probably stood at, but
Yeah.
anyway, you get it. And the Valkyrie, Francine, and one other individual are sitting across the table from you. There's an empty seat on their side, which was probably belonged to
The law.
Kel, the law, that is now dead. And there are 4 chairs on your side of the table.
Valkyrie sits down.
As we were like being guided in, Ritz will hesitantly but then confidently pat Xavier on the back and just say, "I have confidence in you." And then very kind of awkwardly, but that's how he was giving him a bardic inspiration. So
Okay,
Okay.
very good.
I was-
Down, Rick.
but that was a big
Jeez.
deal because Vaughn doesn't. I mean, not Vaughn. Ritz doesn't do physical contact, so that's like it was a big
Yeah.
deal that he patted.
Oh, that's why Nathaniel was like, I don't know what to do. Okay, thanks.
What just happened?
What happened?
I just feel inspired. Ritz touched me.
Fritz,
You touched me.
I don't.
Magical.
Oh.
Not sure. Oh. It's magic.
Okay,
You know.
no more calm emotions for any of us.
Quick, give me a bottle. Now we would walk in. Xavier will take a bow. Greetings to the Valkyrie and, well, Wrath. He doesn't know the other one so much.
Welcome. Please be seated.
Takes a seat.
Yep.
Everyone else sitting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
You haven't met this individual. She gestures to the woman sitting next to her that you don't recognize. This is Helga. She is my Grace.
Hey, Helga.
Hello, Helga. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, shall we get started?
Yes.
Those who want to make an insight check.
Sure.
17.
help. Didn't help. Insight for.
24.
Oh my
insight.
gosh, I'm not using fantasy grounds ever again.
You say that every time.
You say that every
I
time.
know,
we
I
use it,
know.
every time we come
I
back.
give it hope.
That's only an 11 for Valkyrie.
Okay.
Want to trade?
So Vaughn and Nathaniel pick up that the Valkyrie is a little nervous. Maybe. And she goes ahead and leads in with, "Have you given any thought to my proposal?"
I have, yes. We have, overall, as a group.
I was gonna say, I hope all
Yeah.
of you have given it thought.
We all have given it thought, yes. And I just look at our Valkyrie and then look at everybody. And I would say a joint would be even better than alliance.
The Valkyrie breaks out into a big grin. Goes, excellent. That is excellent news. How would we like that to work out? Logistically speaking.
Well, if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear it on what you see, how this working out.
I would love. Excuse me. I would love for my army, people, everything to move in to the tower with you. Makes more sense than trying to coordinate the ascending stone across distances. Gives us more mobility, better deployment. Tactically, it makes more sense. And we can offer the protection, additional protection that you deserve by adding our numbers to yours. I imagine you'd significantly boost the number of your guards, as well as workers.
Yeah.
What say you?
I would say that would be acceptable. Though our tower doesn't quite run like Meadston. Everyone.
Of course.
So we're not much of a. It's more of a money base like everywhere else.
Of course.
I find that acceptable. What about you all? I would put it to all of you.
Sorry, I never introduced myself. I passed out before. I'm Rates Pontiver. Yeah, pleasure to finally meet you. I just yeah, your force being added to the guards. Logistically wise, would those guards fall under you and the Wrath directly, or would they then follow under our head of security that we currently have overseeing?
Well, this is where I think things need to be ironed out maybe a little bit, is what exactly the hierarchy within the tower would look like. Obviously, you four, it is your domain, as I am led to understand. You have absolute authority.
We have authority over the comings and the goings of the tower and the facilities within, but the people of the tower they're free and come and go as they please, and which brings up a concern for me. We recently took on a large number of lizard people who agreed to be with us and provide and establish almost a an ad hoc village in the tower. I'm concerned that maybe we'll have to discuss with the leader of the lizard people whether or not they would. Do you expect them to fight for your army, or are they? I mean, I'm just concerned about that. Where are their obligations? Where we might view what their obligations might be, and what you might view what their obligations might be. We should have a clear understanding of that, I suppose.
Who's your head of security?
I'll look to Xavier and just.
It would be Sutton's. I can't remember the Commander
Commander
Alien.
Alien.
Did I get the
Commander
name right?
Alien. Yes.
The Valkyrie kind of brightens. Well,
Right.
I am in need of a law.
Oh, as in
Oh.
to. Oh! You suddenly realize the difference between a law and the law.
Yeah. Oh.
And if she would be willing, it might solve a lot of the hierarchical issues.
I think that would solve a lot of the issues. Yes.
I mean, we'll discuss it with her. We haven't
Oh, of
talked
course.
to her yet, but
But yeah, we can discuss it with her as soon as we get back.
Okay.
and when you just logistically wise, so I can help start planning the tower. Where would you say your entire army moving in? How many spaces, rooms do you need to support your number?
Well, how many people currently are in your tower?
Oh gosh. Okay. There's what, 3,000 lizard people? Is that the right
1,200.
number?
1,200.
1,200
lizard
So
people.
1,200 lizard people.
There's 12 guard. One died.
Oh gosh. 12 guards.
You have about
Yeah, he would know better than us.
1,300.
yeah.
I mean, does it count how
you have
many
about-
guests?
Yeah.
Yeah, not including guests. Permanent dwellers in the tower. You've about 1,300.
Okay. Not counting our many guests, which we do have many. As I've told you, saw our marketplace, and we have a tavern and inn. And as far as the permanent dwellers of the tower is about 1,300.
So, a village. About.
About civilians.
Yes. The lizard folk, kind of upped
Make
us
up like-
a bit.
Yeah.
But they are quite nice when you get to know them.
Oh,
They know wonderful dishes in the cafeteria. I've been cooking with them.
it is just a good thing that we are going to be speaking of hierarchy and order.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are, 25,000.
That's almost what it'd be for. It's like almost like
Um,
yeah, there'll be a visible sort of.
I mean, that includes the entire population of Meadston.
oh,
If you're speaking of just the army, that would be 3,000.
okay. So, are you wanting? You're not wanting Needston to also join us in the tower, are you?
Why wouldn't I? They are under my protection.
Um, I mean, yeah, I mean, Ritz is looking at anyone else for.
What's wrong with that?
Xavier's trying to think.
I don't understand what's the problem.
We need to.
Need to expand
It's a
on
lot.
room.
Yeah, we have to, and that
And
we need to discuss this with the
How do you expand? What is required?
Magic items.
Normally, magic items. We can
Oh.
take a few magic items and then expand upon spacing of certain areas.
Well, why don't you figure out what you need, and we can pull from the treasury.
all right.
Not money per se, but magic items.
Right. That's all we need.
Yes, that sounds good. Would you want Needston itself to be its own community set with its own place in the tower, or do
Good
you want
idea.
it to be
However
integrated
you would
with
like
everything else?
to redesign the infrastructure of the tower would be up to you.
All right. Something Xavier mentioned earlier, and as you've seen, our economy is based very
yes.
differently.
What's a normal economy? Yes.
Yes.
A typical.
Yeah. So how would you want that
We're
to
used
work
to
for?
dealing with money with people outside the community.
So that can be managed where the people of Needston would just function the way they normally do, but they will, they as far as dealing with people outside of their community, they can still function without any trouble.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to figure out exactly what will be needed to expand the tower to meet that many people. And, of course, then we'll have to, Xavier will have to get some more numbers, I suppose, on what's required for the manufacturing and the supplying of the weapons and the armor with our staff.
Of course.
Also, with the community of Needston moving into the tower, what would become of the current Needston? Would it be abandoned?
Functionally.
Okay.
Did you have an idea
You
of
wanting to
use
buy a
for
town,
the land?
Ritz?
No.
We're not buying a town. No.
Welcome to Meadston, the hotel city.
As it gets attacked.
No.
Stay away.
Riz is not thinking that. Although you just made him put a thought in the back of his mind. No. Okay. So it just okay. That's fine. Yeah, we'll work out the numbers and everything.
Have our accountants talk to your accountants and
Our people talk to your people.
We'll do lunch.
Ritz is having a bunch of thoughts, but he's not going to bring them up during this meeting.
Fair.
I think that airs out any concerns on both sides.
hold a town meeting. And we'll begin packing.
We'll hold
Might
a
take a
meeting.
few days.
It's fine.
first.
It gives us time to communicate with our own people and get their thoughts. Everyone in the tower has their own voice for themselves. So
Of course.
if I would say if some of them don't agree, then we'll hold a meeting of our own. But we will let you know.
Okay. I look forward to this partnership.
As do I.
Yes.
And she'll rise, and the two attending her will rise as well.
I'll rise.
Walk
I'll
around the
rise.
table and offer to clasp arms with you all.
Reach out to
Good
clasp arms.
firm forearm handshake.
Valkyrie will.
Arnold Schwarzenegger handshake. Oh,
Uh,
good luck.
and when, Valkyrie, when you you and the Valkyrie clasp arms, she kind of grips yours and looks you directly in the eye. Have we met? And
Go
we'll go ahead and
Yep.
end there.
Cliffhanger. Thanks.
Knew it.
That's where it's gonna be
Knew
Yep.
it.
every time.
Knew it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
This has been the Tower of Dreams. Who are you all? Who do you play? And yeah, what was interesting or whatever?
Interesting or
What did-
There's
whatever.
a lot of things
Whatever.
interesting.
Just what did you feel
Oh,
like,
gosh.
man? Hello, I'm Richard. I play Nathaniel Kane Xavier. Man, there was a lot. I would say my favorite part was the scene of what happened during the stabbing, because it's like I didn't expect any of that to happen right off the bat. So Vaughn taking the blow, and then everyone goes their separate ways, kind of, sort of, but Ritz and Nathaniel check up on each of them. I just enjoyed that part, that whole section there. I didn't enjoy the question part because I failed miserably as me because I just forgot questions.
Oh God.
Thanks, Steph.
What? What? I'm sorry.
You made him
Alright.
feel bad.
Every-
I don't care.
Everybody next. Whoever's next, I'm done.
I'll
good.
go next.
Oh,
I'm
man.
Jonathan. I play the judgmental cactus boy. um,
You forgot
I-
nervous.
I think
And not calm.
he's a potion of calm emotions now. No one can mess with him.
No one.
He's speaking his mind. No. No.
It doesn't make you that bold.
It's got a good bold material.
No, it's a placebo thing. It's just the fact that he has it
Oh.
now. It's all his mental state. I think, although it was scary for him, and he was a little concerned about the lack of people freaking out, it seemed, at the very beginning, during the whole Vash, like, oh, Vash is taking over the tower. Let's just go door to door. It's fine. Stop asking questions, Ritz.
Just another day at the tower.
But going into the reactor room, because Ritz has never been in there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So first off, that was like, "Oh, this is Todd,"
Hmm.
But the whole sphere, they're just being a giant like heart, like that. Like I was kind of joking about it at the start of break, but it's like that. That really kind of shook Ritz a little bit. Like even though he's protective of Todd and everything, he's good with Todd. In his mind, he was still thinking Todd was some kind of advanced like creation, like Warforged, and I guess he could still be. But the fact that it's like that's like just seeing like what looked to be a living heart kind of thing, like that's just like this isn't just a thing we're using. This is a being, a much like we can't even comprehend what kind of being he is. He's not just some magic tower.
Mm-hmm.
That there's a what was the D&D gigantic like heart? That's pretty big. It's pretty big.
What is it like? Is it 4x4 or 5x5? Because he goes small, medium, large, huge is 3x3. Yeah, I think gigantic's 4x4.
It's 4x4, I think. Yeah.
And then gargantuans after that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's 5x5.
So yeah, no, that's yeah. Which and that's just the heart. If you think about what the heart, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what thought was really cool about this session.
Franco, I play Vaughn. I just hope all our people watching are enjoying the piercing drama that stabs you in all the right places.
Wow.
But in all seriousness, I just want to thank Steph for the roller coaster, the terrifying roller coaster of emotions and role play that she let me have with her. It's just you go for it and you just hold on for dear life.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe a little turn.
Yeah.
yeah. So all that, yeah. You go for it. You see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So.
My name is Steph. I play Valkyrie. I would say probably one of my favorite moments is probably the conversation that Vaughn had with Valkyrie before the stabbing. Before she stabbed him. Yeah. That was good. That was good. Got a little deep. Valkyrie was a little inebriated. And
that's how deep conversations get started.
That's how deep conversations get started. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you're telling me is there could be a universe in my thumbnail?
Oh, I'm Andrew. I'm the DM, and I think my favorite part was the look on everyone's faces when they heard that Needston was 25,000 people.
Yes. Spit up in his chair.
Coffee. Yeah, it was good.
And Valkyrie being like, no big deal. Whatever.
Yeah, Valkyrie's like, why is that a problem?
What's the problem?
We
can
obviously
run
never run
space,
a hotel.
Because
anything.
Valkyrie has no idea the back ends of like people and numbers and yeah.
Or the fact that this whole community will be running on a different economy inside our own economy.
They're already doing that.
I know, but that didn't affect us until
see,
now.
if they start working in the tower, they would be technically on our economy then. So
yeah,
it works. It'll work.
Wait till Todd hears this.
Wait until Todd hears this.
Todd already hears it. It's like,
this has been episode 53 of the Tower of Dreams. Stick around for some In Extremis tonight in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And at 10 p.m. Eastern every Saturday. And Tower of Dreams is 6 p.m. Eastern every Saturday, and 10 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays is more D&D campaigns. So you definitely should check out everything that Madbird Streams has to offer.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.